I've been working in the factory almost all my life. Working in the plant is not your average 9 to 5. Gotta keep it moving, don't you dare stop that line. That's what the boss man holler every day and night. I wanna go to Entrepreneur Drive, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. Entrepreneur Drive, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. Entrepreneur Drive, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. I'm ready to take control of my life. They say with a computer you can be your own boss. Make a lot of money with very little upfront cost. I said, hey, I'ma try it. I got nothing to lose. But it won't be easy, no, you gotta pay your dues. You can't be scared, no, you can't be shy. You're gonna make mistakes, but you gotta give it another try. That's what I do on Entrepreneur Drive, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. Entrepreneur Drive, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. Entrepreneur Drive, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. Keep moving forward until you reach your prize. You gotta be persistent, stay consistent, be resistant. There we go. We got sound. I'm not going to make that same mistake twice. I was reading the Bible this morning and I read an entire hour and a half's worth of Bible. And yeah, I was muted. That lets you know how many people were listening, right? Or how many people attended, but that's okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Kenya and welcome to my channel, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. Today I'm going to be sharing some basic information on websites. I see Vern's Junk Closet. Good morning. Good morning. Great thumbnail. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm actually making this particular video in response to this comment. Let's see if you can see that. Focus, focus. Okay, it's not going to focus. You can do it. I believe in you. I think it's because this light is on. Turn the light off. There we go. Johanna Life Experience sent me a comment. I wish I can do it. Don't know how to open a website. That was her comment. And that was based off of the other video that I did the other day. It was like a quick pop-up live stream. And it looked like that. That's the one. Website income. I did a quick pop-up the other day and I was talking about how, well, I personally think a lot of people that have businesses or promoting brands or trying to sell something and they're already here on YouTube, I think they should have a website. Should everybody have a website? No, I do not think everybody should have a website. But if you are one of those people that are interested in making a website, there are plenty of YouTube videos showing you how. As a matter of fact, let me share my screen with you to show you if you are interested in building your own website. These are the types of things that you should probably look up. I've got a whole slew of tabs opened here. Okay. I've got so many tabs open that my laptop is slow. So bear with me. So one of the first things you should ask yourself is, should you even have a website? If you want a website just because I came on here and said, hey, everybody, you should have a website, you probably shouldn't have a website. If you are selling something, it's probably a good idea to have a website. However, lots of people are selling things through Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms. So you don't necessarily need one, but if you are selling or have a product or have a service, I personally think in the year 2020, it's a basic, it's a no-brainer. Let me tell you a quick story. So I live in Fort Worth. About 3 or 4 years ago, I lived about 30 minutes north of here, and I was very familiar with that area. There's a particular barbecue place that I always wanted to go to. I won't say the name, but there's a particular barbecue place. They have limited hours. It's a small mom and pop shop, right? And a couple weeks ago, I was craving barbecue, and it was a soul food type of place, right? Soul food type of barbecue, not just Dickies or whatever the regular ones around here are. So I wanted to go up there. And so I drove the 30 minutes up there just to find out they were closed. Now, yes, we're in the middle of, well, winding down from winding back up to a certain situation going on. But at that particular time, I trusted that they would have things into place. And, you know, I wanted some barbecue. I had been sheltering in for so long. I wanted some barbecue. Anyway, long story short, I went up there. They were closed. No sign on the door, nothing indicating why they were closed. Now, when I looked at Google Maps said they were open. Fast forward, and I went online, and there was, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement going on, and this particular post was promoting a lot of Black-owned businesses. This place was on there. This place was on there, and they were like, "Hey, everybody, support these businesses in the Fort Worth area." And I said to the person who put that post, I said, maybe you should check the hours of operation and if these places are still open, because I went somewhere and they were closed. And now that I think about it, every other time that I went there, they were closed when I lived up that way. Lo and behold, the owner of that establishment chimed in on social media and said, the refrigerator went out that day, da 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 da. I let people know on social media what's going on. That's great. That's great that they let their followers know on social media, but I'm not one of their followers, and I drove 30 minutes to go to a place that I thought was open. I said, well, you know, um, maybe you should adjust your hours of operation on Google Maps, because Google Maps shows that you're open and you're not. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. And they said, oh, well, you know, they don't have a website. That's my whole point. They don't have a website, and they're not aligned with Google Maps, which is supposed to show accurate information. If you are a small mom and pop shop, please, please, please don't just rely on social media. There's another place, a snow cone shop, a traveling like food truck snow cone shop, that they travel from place to place to place. And they rely on social media to reach out to people. Well, again, if I don't know that you're on social media, how am I supposed to find you? But if I want some snow cones, I know how to Google that. If I want some barbecue, soul food, I know how to Google that. And my expectation is, if you're a legitimate business and if you're open for a business, I should be able to find you. So I say all that to say, if you have one of those types of businesses, yes, you need a website. If you're selling anything, a service, here we go. I got notes here. My notes. If you have a product, probably should have a website. If you have a service, probably should have a website. If you are selling something about yourself, probably should have a website or like a bio, or if you're a model or anything like that, or if you do music. If you just want to share resources or share your knowledge, your skill set, probably should have a website. If you have a combination of service and or product, you probably should have a website. If you have an idea or a concept that you want to share with the world and you want to blog about it, and you know you don't want to write a book, you should probably blog about it, put it on a website. Those are the reasons you should probably have a website. If you're not on this list, then maybe you don't need one. Maybe social media is all that you need, or a place like YouTube where you have this video platform. Maybe that's all that you need. Let me get back to my live chat because I'm switching back and forth between people. Okay. So that's that. If you have a product, a service, you want to promote yourself, you have a list of resources that you want to share, you have a service / product, or you have an idea that you would like to blog about, yes, you need a website. Oh, I do have a new message pop up. I have a t-shirt company, but that's all I do. Do I need one? Well, we got Teespring, we've got Custom Ink, you've got local people around. As far as promoting it and selling it, there are Shopify stores that you can use, which I consider Shopify a website. Or you could sell it only through social media, or you could sell it on these other print on demand places. Or why not? Because it's really cheap. I do not have exact prices, but I do have an estimate of prices. It's so cheap. The small investment to have that extra layer of promotion, I say why not? And I actually have I got some YouTube channels to share with you. I've got a couple of people's websites that I wanted to compare with you, and I've got one article, and I've got like a little rinky-dink visual aid here, but hopefully you guys will get the point. So let me go through. Now that I explained people who don't need a website, if you feel like you do need a website, You may be, stuck in the planning mode and you're like, I don't even know. What do I put on my website? Well, if you're already on YouTube, you should type in, what should I put on my website? And you should come to a page like this. See that? What do I put on my website? This guy right here, I've watched quite a few of his videos. I like him. And yes, he knows his stuff. So this is the kind of things you should be typing in and searching on your own so you can figure out what's best for you. What should I put on my website? Bam. What kind of content should go on my website? The things to put on your website. Should I list my prices? Now, I'm not going to make this kind of video because as you can see, there's already so many people who do it much better than I can. They've got nicer visuals. They've got it nice and succinct. I'm just trying to put people on the right path. For Miss Johanna, who says she doesn't know how. Sometimes we don't know what we don't know. We don't even know like where to start. This is one thing I would do. One, I would ask myself, do I really need one or do I just want one because it's fashionable right now? And if so, what do I put on my website? So that's what you can do right there. That's my first tab that I have for you. All right, let me come back to the live. I actually made some notes while I was at work last night. These notes are terrible. You cannot read them, but I'm probably going to refer to them. This is a clearer version of what I'm going to break down to you for the basic website. Not fancy stuff. This is just the basic stuff that you need on there. Rupster760 says hello and welcome. From time to time I'm going to be switching back and forth to different tabs, so if I don't respond to you in the chat, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I'm literally switching tabs and I'm not always able to see the live stream. So welcome. I hope that you find this informational. This is a very basic walkthrough of what you need if you are considering making a website for yourself. Let me get back to my camera so I can see what I'm doing. So this is the basics right here. There's like 10 things that I personally think, without going into the fancy stuff and the logos and the transitions and all the whoosh whoosh sparkles and stuff. You don't really need all that. This is the basic stuff that you need. See if you can see that. This up here would represent your domain name. So that's the first things first. Your domain name is the name that people are going to type in when they go to the website. Whatever your brand name is, whatever it is that you do, chances are that's a good name. The lady who delivered my Instacart the other day, she gave me this. So I'm going to give a quick shout out to her. Her website needs a little bit work. We exchange contact information. If she reaches back out to me, I hope that she'll be able to watch this video. But for example, this person that I'm talking about, her website is based off of an idea. We're not going to have that. I hope you guys don't hear that cat just meowing and meowing for attention. Girl, going somewhere. Anyways, this particular person right here, Love Frequency Rocks, right? This is the lady who delivered my groceries, my Instacart the other day. By the way, if you don't have Instacart, I highly suggest it. Lovefrequency.rocks. I'm trying to show it as much as possible. It's lovefrequency.rocks. That is her website, right? Her website is based off of an idea. She's not selling anything. She's literally promoting love frequency, and that's what she's into. So I'm not going to go over her website, but I'm just saying that's one way. If you have an idea, something that you want to promote, you probably need a website. And so that's her concept, and that would be her URL, right? This is what you would do. First things first, you come up with your domain name. Look, oh my goodness. I'm going to throw that cat in the laundry room so you can't hear her. Then she's going to climb all over my clothes, so that's not going to be working either. Okay, let me do another screen share with you guys in the meantime. You do not have to use this particular site, but it is a site that I have used in the past. Okay? There are other sites. Let me go through the other sites too. Matter of fact, let me read my comment from Miss Johanna. She says she wish she can do it. And my comment to her was, you can do it. It's easier than you think. Look up these website building platforms. There's WordPress, there's GoDaddy, there's name.com, which is what I'm showing you right now. There's Wix, there's Squarespace, there's others. I'm not promoting a particular one. Each one has their pros and cons. I would suggest you look those up and look up other ones and see what works for you. There's even free websites, and then there are other websites that are reasonably priced per month or per year. So this is what you do. If you think you need a website, you think of the name that you want, you go to this site right here and you play around with names. This loud cat, because I got a loud cat meowing. I wonder if that's an available name. Type it in, they're going to look it up for you, right? And it's going to tell you if it's available or not. That website or that domain name is actually available. So if I wanted to, I could purchase it for $8.99. You see how cheap that is? That's for 1 year. 1 year. I think by the time you renew it, it might be $12 or it might be $20, but it's still very, very reasonable. So whatever your brand is, whatever your thing is that you want, that's what you would type in. I'm going to type in something obvious that I know is not available. If you type in something that's not available, it's going to tell you, McDonald's.com is taken. You see that? It's going to tell you what's taken, but it will tell you what's available. So this little suffix at here at the end, there's .com, there's .net, there's .org, there's .life, .rocks, like the armband that I just showed you. There's a lot of endings that you can put on these things, and if you want to play around with them, sometimes you can still get the name that you want, but it's not going to be a .com. So obviously McDonald's.com is taken because there's a big franchise called McDonald's, but McDonald's.art is available. So this is what I would suggest. I'm suggesting name.com because it's one of the easier ones to use. Like I said, you just literally type in stuff. Oops, I had other things other than letters in there. You literally type in stuff and it will tell you what's available and what's not. Hey, this is available. See that? It's also available as a .com. It's available as a .net. It's available as a .org. It's available as a .life, .co, .app, .rocks, like the lady that I was just telling you about, .site, .online, etc. So I'll leave this to you guys right here. Name.com is the site that I use for quite a few of my websites, and just out of the convenience, because I like this particular format of playing around with finding a domain name. Here's something else. Let me see if I can find it. Because sometimes there's another message that will come up. When I was looking for my channel name, here's another thing. I looked for my domain name before I even came up with my YouTube name because I was thinking long term. I wanted something that I'd be able to use across different platforms. Entrepreneur.com is taken because it's a magazine, an online magazine and a regular magazine. Sometimes, hold on, let me think. Oh, I can't think of anything right now. Sometimes you'll type something in right here and it will be available for a price. That means somebody already took it, but they're willing to sell it. I can't think of anything off the bat right now. I can't think of anything right now. Oh, I think I can. Nope. Hold on. Oh. Oh no. I can't find the message that I'm looking for. But anyways, right here, instead of saying is available, it will say this is available and it will be a dollar sign right here. Usually it's in the thousands of dollars because they know that what they have picked is hot and trending or highly valuable to somebody else. So anyways, I was trying to find something that would come up, but I couldn't at this moment. You guys play around with this. Think of some different domain names based off of the brands that you want to promote, and you're going to eventually see that. It will say something is available, and it'll be like, sometimes it'll be $2,000. Sometimes it'll be $12,000. I've seen it into the hundreds of $1,000s where they know that it's something special, and they're willing to part with it for a price. Ah, man. Okay, let's get off of this because I don't want to hold you guys up too long. So that's the first part. Do you need a website? And if so, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be selling an idea, a product, a service, a combination of service, a product, something about yourself? For example, you guys know I want to get into voice acting, narrating. So I actually have a site on that. And I'm going to share that one with you next, just so I can know which one of these tabs to get rid of. Okay, so we went over name.com, and I'm not looking at the chat. So if you're in the chat right now, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I want to get through this tab list really quick. Let's see. This is an example. Let me do another screen share. This is an example of selling yourself. Selling yourself. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. So that's me. That's me, and this is kenyasvoice.com, right? I want to be for hire for my voice, for narrating, for different things. And these are the basic things. Voice Talent by Kenya, which is actually one of my YouTube channels. I don't promote it, but it's something that I play around with so that I can practice my different scripts and things like that. I've got business inquiries. That is not my personal number, so do not worry. And I would recommend you do not put your personal number on a website. This is not a personal number. This is a business number. This is an email form so that people can reach out to me by calling, even though that's not my personal number, or they can reach out to me through email for business inquiries. This is a really, really quick and basic one. Artist bio. That's who I am. This is who I am. I don't mind sharing it with you guys because for business purposes, I need to use my real name for to be hired. So my name is Kenya Sanchez. I am a voice actor in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I'm a native English speaker from the Midwest. See how easy and basic that was? And that's something that voice talent recruiters want to know. They want to know what kind of accent you have, where you're from, if English is your native language, things like that. I have a dynamic personality for your voiceover needs. My interests and skills include podcasting, animation, video game characters, book narration, explainer videos, recorded messages for corporate, commercial advertising, talking toys, educational games, talking toys and or educational games. I have a standard American English accent. I can do young adult, mature, or children's voices. And then you can listen to voice samples here. Guess where that leads them to? Something that I'm already doing on YouTube. Okay. And then, of course, I've got more stuff down here. So if you are doing something like, for example, my YouTube friend, Life of Steph Vlogs, she vlogs about being in Florida, but she also has an up and rising brand of beauty products. And so she's promoting on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure, and I hope that she has some videos on her channel that can also be linked here. Matter of fact, she's one of the next people, so let me go to her next. This is one example of if you are selling yourself. For example, you are a model, so you're selling your looks. You are a voice talent, you're selling your voice. Maybe you are an actor, you are selling your talent, right? Let's go to the next one. This is the lady that I was just talking about. Let me get rid of this one because this is the lady that I was talking about. Now, she is a YouTuber. She's a content creator, but like I said, she sells beauty products. These are the basics that you need. Some people, like if you notice on the other one, I had my name right here. I just had it. She's got a logo. You can have a logo or you can have just your name. It's all preference. You can have either or both. And some of the stuff you don't have to pay for. A lot of this you can make for yourself, by yourself. I've talked about the different apps that I've used on my phone that are free. So she's got pictures. Let me come back to you really quick. Let me come back to you really quick because I want to go over this list really quick. And again, if you're in the live chat, please bear with me. I can be scatterbrained, so I don't want to get off topic. I want to go through this information, then I'll answer you guys' questions. So this is the breakdown, right? I've already gone over domain name. My first website, 2020.com. I don't know if that's available or not. You can check it out. So your domain name is something you want to look for. Look it up. Pay for it. It's about $8. Sometimes it's about $20, depending on what it is. And if it's already taken, it could be more than that. So on your website, you want something like your website name. When I showed you Kenya's Voice, my website name was on there. And or you can have a logo. I just showed you Life of Steph. She has a logo on hers. So right around the top, you're going to have that. That's going to be your first thing. Website name and or logo. You can do this by yourself. Most of these websites, they are drag and drop. Play around with it for a little bit. You can figure it out. Believe in yourself. You can do this. The second element that you want to have is your contact information. So remember when I showed you guys, that number was not, it would come to me. If somebody contacts me at that number, I will get the message, but it's not my personal number. But it's an easy way for somebody to contact me through email or through phone number. Company name or your summary or your motto. So I put my bio on there, right? Hi, my name is Kenny Sanchez. I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm a voiceover artist with an English accent, yada, yada. Real quick, no big paragraphs because people these days don't read anyways. They want to be able to look real quick and move on to the next thing on the website. So this is what your website needs. It needs your website name, or you can put a logo, either or. It needs your contact information. How can they call you? How can they reach out to you? If social media is your method, preferred method, make sure you put that on there. And then your company name, summary, or motto. So, Sweepy Clean House Cleaners, we get your house clean. A motto, something real simple, something catchy. Number 4, catchy images. Catchy images. When I showed you Life of Steph vlog, LOSV Glam, which I'm going to go back to in a second, what's the first thing you saw? Her product, up front and center, right at the top. Put an image of your product or services. Put your mission statement, which is your reason. Why are you there? What's your purpose? And then put a biopic, which is optional. That's what I showed you on my voice talent one. Number 5, unique content. Content. It can be a blog. It can be audio. Like I know how to do, but I haven't done it. You can put just snippets of audio in your website that people can just listen to. That would be good for podcasters. You can put snippets of audio. You can put details about your product. So you can have a paragraph. This is my body butters. It will make your skin feel smooth. Da da da. Make it quick. Make it short. This is my sugar scrubs. Da 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 da. Real quick, right? So content, as much content as possible. And I'm going to go into detail why you want content. I put 4 boxes here. You can put 1 thing, you can put 2 things, you can put 3 things, but you need content, especially if you want Google AdSense. Anybody familiar with that? If you want Google AdSense to pay you to put ads on your website, you need real content on there. Number 6, email newsletter form. So I have my email on my voice talent one. If you want people to sign up so they can get discounts from you and things like that, you can put a form on your website so that people can, so that you will have a list of people's emails to get back with them. Number 7, links to resources. So let me I'm going to keep going through this. I'll just have to refer back to it so you'll know what I mean. Links and resources, also called backlinks. That's the number 7 thing you need. The number 8 thing you need is social media. If you don't have social media, try to get just one. Some people are not into it. Honestly, before I created this channel, I avoided it at all costs. Social media, put some kind of links on there. Number 9, put some kind of additional links. Maybe another website, maybe some affiliates. I talked about affiliates in a couple of my videos before. I think the video was about if you do want to start promoting affiliates, which means basically, hey, everybody, I love this coffee cup. This coffee cup is so cool. I use it every day. As a matter of fact, if you want yours, click on the link below. Somebody's getting paid for that. No additional cost to you, but somebody's getting paid because they're referring you to that particular coffee cup. There's whatever your niche is. Like, for example, Ms. Burns' junk closet says she sells t-shirts. What goes with a t-shirt? A hat. So maybe you want to partner up with some affiliate site to have hats next to your t-shirts, or if you want to do your own hats and t-shirts. But I'm just trying to give you an example, something that people would naturally be looking for, like, oh, that's a nice t-shirt. I wish I had some shoes to go with that. Get an affiliate link with some shoes so that even though they're not buying your shoes, you're getting a portion for that affiliate link. So that's number 9. And number 10, which is not the last thing you should do, but it should be on there, a call to action. Tell people what you want them to do. Hey, everybody, this is LOSV Glam. Buy this beauty stuff. Hi, my name is, don't know what my name is, but come join me for the other people who don't know what their name is. Like you want them to join your group. Hi, everybody, please visit, da-da-da-da-da. Or, hi, I've got this group, sign up, read. Those are all verbs. At some point, you want to have a big, huge verb on your website saying, buy this, follow this, sign up for this, join this. What else did I say? Join, buy, visit, sign up, and read. Read this. Like maybe you have another blog somewhere else. Hi, this is who I am. I got a blog over here. So that's just a quick overview of what you need. That's all you need on your website. And again, once you start playing around with these websites, most of them are user friendly. So just play around with it, drag and drop. Usually you can upload stuff from your computer. If you download free pictures or images of yourself or images of your product, download it to your computer, then upload it to the website. Where'd my phone go? I don't know where my phone went. But anyway, if you have pictures, this is my backup phone. I just grabbed it. If you have pictures on your phone, you can create a lot of websites just from your phone. So there's really no excuse. Do not be intimidated. You can do it. Okay, now that I've given you a quick overview of what you need on your website, you need your domain name, you need a website name or a logo, you need your contact information on there, you need your company name or a summary or a motto, you need some catchy images, either of your product or your services or yourself, maybe a mission statement. You need some content, real content. Don't put junky stuff on there. I mean, if you want to turn people away, people not going to support you on a website like they do YouTube. We got a community on YouTube. Websites are different. You got to have real content. Email or newsletter form, links to other resources, some social media links, additional links like other websites or affiliates, and a buy join. I'm going to take a quick moment to say hello to anybody who might still be in the live stream because I don't want to ignore you guys for too long. I do not want to ignore you for too long. Yes, I have a spreadshirt. Oh, you mean a spreadsheet? Spreadshirt or Teespring? What were you trying to say there? Hello. We're saying a lot of hello. I hear the cat now. Do you charge to set up? If I sell my t-shirt on them, how do you get the t-shirts mailed out? I would suggest to you, look up fulfillment. That's what they call fulfillment. Like I've got, where'd they go? Hold on. I love the cold air on my body, but my knees don't like it, I tell you. Being 40 plus is lovely until it hurts. So you guys know I have a giveaway, right? I'm trying to get to the road to 2,000, which is slow but steady. It's okay. And part of my giveaway is my t-shirts, right? So these are t-shirts. I had a local guy, I had a coworker. His brand name is Yanubi. You will have to go back and watch. I don't remember the name of the video, but I made a video about this unboxing. So these I would have to fulfill myself, right? There's different widgets and things that you can put on your website, or you can do it straight through PayPal. PayPal has a way where you can send out invoices, meaning, hey, you bought this thing, you owe me. And then when they send it to you, you go through the post office, things like that. Shopify has, the way that Shopify is set up, you can have your own things, but when you get those orders in, you'll get a notification, you'll get an email. It's your responsibility to package it up, connect your label maker. So I sell on eBay. So this is the label maker that I use. Connect your label maker, and you have to print your own postage. There's drop shipping. I don't fool with drop shipping. There's plenty of there's plenty of YouTube videos to show you how to do it. But if you had your own t-shirts and you wanted them printed up, physically printed up, you would have to fulfill it at home or from your place of business. If you're doing it through Teespring, it's print on demand. So they print it from their place and ship it out to your customers, right? All right. So now that I've gone through the quick list of the basic stuff, let me go back to LOSD Glam and just kind of compare what she's doing to what's going on here. That's a good name, and thanks. All right. So let's go back to this one. Okay. So what she's doing here is she's selling a product. What's the first thing she's got at the top? She's got her logo, which is the same name as her domain name. So that's her channel name. Her channel name is actually LOSV, Life of Steph Vlogs. And she branded that into her business. And so she typed it in to whatever domain place that she went to, I don't know, and it was available, and now she owns it for I don't know how long, if she's going to renew it. And that, let me come back and say one more thing that may not be obvious. Your domain name and your website are two different things. You can own a domain name and just hold on to it and do nothing with it. Or you can apply it to a website. I've got more notes here. You can apply it to a website. So if you get that domain name, you do not instantly get a website. Some people may not realize that. All right, let's go back to Steph. So she's got pictures of the products. This is more than likely, this is a Shopify store, which is pretty much like a turnkey thing where it's a template and it sets everything up nice and neat for you. And there you go. She's got it nice and laid out with plenty of images. And I believe I looked at this earlier. I think she's got contact information somewhere at the bottom. Okay, she's got other products. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of this is probably print on demand. So that's something that I would look up in a search engine or on YouTube. And of course, here's her bio. So if you want to know more about the owner, you know what? One good thing about this is a lot of people like to invest emotionally into a person, or the person is the brand. So the fact that she's putting her face on here and putting a little bit about herself, that is part of her brand. She's telling you who I am and why I'm here and why I'm offering this product. And of course, there's that newsletter. So if you want to get more information, maybe she's going to have some discounts at some point. Maybe she's going to have some deals. If you want to be in the know, sign up for the email list, right? And there's her social media. She's telling you follow. See that verb? Follow. She's telling you follow us. And of course, there's some other links here. Links. All right, so that's my other example. Now I'm going to talk about a service. Let's see if I got the right one on here. So this is somebody else that I am affiliated with on YouTube and offline. This is a service that somebody is selling you. We've got the name up here. They got their name from their domain name from wherever, and they've got it right here. They got a logo. Our mission. Remember I talked about a mission? Our mission is to help 1 million entrepreneurs just like you to build, grow, and scale your business so you can. And see how short and sweet it is? Short and sweet. Get to the point. We got some imagery promoting business. And we got it broken up into nice chunks. We got the prices right up front. There's no questions. There's no confusion. It's all laid out for you. And that may or may not be a link down there. No, it's not a link. Okay. This person decided to put a blog on there. I'm not going to go through the whole website. If you want to blog and every once in a while update people about what's going on with your brand, you can do that. And yes, so that is a service-based website. Going on to the next one. Now, this is one individual that I actually had on my boss series. This is Mr. Omar Finley, and he not only has a retail shop, a bookstore, where it says here, shop. See that? Shop. But he is also an educator and a facilitator of the Young Entrepreneurs Program. And so you see here, right here on the shop, that's the first thing we come to is books. That's what he's selling in his store. And then since he's also selling his service, which is education, he's got that laid out here. Now, some of these businesses are bigger than others, but pretty much I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what you need to put on your website. There's a logo here. And let's see. pictures, and a breakdown of what it is that he's got. Young Entrepreneurs Program, Summer Session 2020, ages 8 to 12. If you guys want to come back to this and like take a snapshot or write down the name, I'll let you guys go through it. But I'm just trying to give you an idea of what to put on your website. This is a form that you can put. Lots of different websites that help you build things, they're going to have these forms. You don't have to build this from scratch. All this stuff, a lot of the websites, it's like I said, it's drag and drop or some type of copy method. All right, the next one I want to share with you guys is this was another guest of mine in my boss series. This is Mr. James C. Lewis. He is a photographer, graphic illustrator. What I wanted to show you about his website is the first thing you see on here is photographs, right? What does he do? Photographs. So something representing your business needs to be at the forefront of people's eyes, at the forefront of people's attention. Grab their attention so they can see what it is that you do. So his logo, this is a logo, and it is also part of the name there. We got a collage of his work here. What I like about his website that reminded me to come back here when I was interviewing him is I was doing my research, and I like his bio page. He decided to put his bio page separate. And this is about him and what he does. So you can set it up any way. You can have everything on one page as long as it's not too cluttered, or you can have it on several pages. Usually, standard basic website builders, they will let you have about 3 to 5 pages, and then you have to pay for more after that. But for the prices that I'm going to show you guys, you're going to be able to have 3 or 4 or 5 pages. And so he decided to put his bio/contact on a separate page. So that's an idea for you, something that you can do. It says what he does right here. One-stop creative shop located in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia, with James C. Lewis as CEO and creative director and photographer. He shows what he's offering. He shows what he does. Here's his contact information. And this is how he's choosing to put his social media out for people, and also his contact information. So you don't necessarily have to have a form. That's just, this right here is another way to show you how you can let people know how to contact you through social media, through email, and he's also telling people where he's located, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, so that's that one here. This is the Bible in 1 year. When I talked about you can, the reasons that you might need a website is for a product. I gave Steph, Life of Steph Glam, as an example. You can have a service. I had the mastermind marketing group up there for that example. You can be selling yourself. I showed you my own personal one talking about my voiceovers. You can have something as a resource. Now this right here is the Bible in 1 year. The Bible in 1 year. This is actually one of my websites, and I'm building it as a resource. For those of you who may or may not know, my New Year's resolution is to read the Bible in 1 year. And so I looked up the domain, the Bible in 1 year. Nobody had it. I took it. It's mine. And now this is the website that I'm building around it. It is very, very basic. And I'm telling you guys, it didn't take me long to do this, right? Some of this stuff looks kind of fancy, but it's really not. It's stuff that's already built into the site. You just have to play around with it. So what is it? The Bible in a year. Read it, study it, learn it, understand it, apply it, live it, share it. Welcome to the Bible in 1 year. That's it. Now this is more than I said. Use a small summary. I probably could have made this shorter, but I'll read through it so you can see. If reading the Bible in its entirety is important to you, but you don't know where to start or overwhelmed by the idea of reading the whole Bible, fear not. Okay, that's my intro. With a little planning and a little time set aside, you can make your way through the entire Bible. This site will provide study plans. I'm telling people why they should be here. This site will provide study plans and other resources to help you read. You will be encouraged to ask questions of the Bible, of the world you live in, and yourself, so that you can better understand the Bible and what its purpose is for you. And then here's my mission. The main objective of the Bible in 1 year is to encourage people to read the Bible. Bam! That's what this website's for. I hope that you become engaged while reading it and find ways to apply it to your life. And here's some questions, just some questions that I came up to hopefully get people engaged. And if they're serious, then I'll know that they will be interested in the website. This will be 90% resources, 10% product. FYI, these are affiliate links. Remember I told you about affiliate links? You can put them in as links or you can put them in as pictures. Look it up. I'm not going to go too much into the detail. I just want to show you. And then Covered Head. Covered Head is actually another website of mine. It is another resource/idea blog, right? So now you know what this looks like. Very easy, very simple, right? Oh, and let me show you this other page. Very simple, very easy. There's only 2 pages and there's only 2 things on this page. I am showing people how to give a Bible. I don't get anything from this. This is what I consider content. This is content because I'm telling people, hey, did you know that you can go through this organization and help distribute free Bibles around the world? That's content. And that's a link. No affiliation with me. I don't get anything from it, but it's content. This is also content / an affiliate link. And other content that will be on here will be a blog that I'm working on. So it will give people resources, information, and some other goodies that I've got going on there. So let's go to this other one, this last one. Covered Head, which that needs to be bigger. Covered Head. If you guys have been watching me at least since January 1st of this year, you know that I have been covering my hair for my own personal and spiritual reasons. I decided to make a website about it because I'm actually going to be writing a book about it. Yes. What is a covered head? Depending on the culture, religion, and the times, it's called many things. Covered Head explores the meaning of the covered head, the many ways it's expressed, challenged, and embraced. Very simple, very easy. That's what this is. Really a question, but it's telling people what the site is about. This is a broken link. This is supposed to be a poll. Yeah, I got to get that off of there. But that's supposed to be a poll, which is content. It's something interactive for people. I just got to make sure I get that on there. These are affiliate links. And look, this is what I will be putting on here. This is not yet content, so this is not considered ready for Google AdSense because there's not enough content on here to give people value. You have to give people something of value. But this is what I will be putting on this website. Blog articles on the covered head. I've been doing research for weeks now. Helpful tips and advice on how to style the covered head. Video content on the covered head. Literature on the covered head. Community resources on the covered head, and frequently asked questions. Some of this stuff is developed, but it's hidden on here, hidden on this page, so you can't see it. But yeah, that's just another example. Let me come back to you guys to see if I need to check in with anybody that may have questions. All right. So you can sell a product, you can sell a service, you can sell a combination of product and service, you can sell resources. Or when I say sell, I mean to say provide. Some people have websites and they're not expecting to get compensation. They're simply providing the information. So you can provide a resource, you can provide a service, you can provide or offer, solicit something about yourself or an idea, like the lady that owns Frequency or lovefrequency.rocks. And here's her motto on the back, love frequency on the back. I went over this quick and easy list. My first website, domain name at the top, website name. This is the basic stuff you need to have on your website. Your website name or a logo, either or. You need to have your contact information. You need to have your company name or a summary of what you do and a motto. You don't need a motto. These are either or. You need to have catchy images. Just like we need catchy thumbnails, you need catchy images so people can see your products. Perhaps a biopic of yourself. You need some type of content, a blog, videos, and audio, descriptions and details more of what you're selling or providing. Some type of way to get in contact with you, either with a form or a link. Links to other resources, social media, other links, and a call to action. Buy this. Join this, visit this, sign up this, read this. All right, moseying on down. I want to make sure I hit all my spots. Okay, so now you have a website. What do you do with it? You put it on LinkedIn. You put it on your social media. You put it in your banner if you have a YouTube channel. See this? I made a video on how to do this already. It is in my playlist called YouTube Tips and Tricks. So if you do have a website, it would go somewhere like that. That happens to be a Teespring website. It's not my own personal one. I think my other one, 40 Entrepreneur Drive, should be on here. I need to check. That's a Patreon link. There's Facebook link. That's my eBay store. That's LinkedIn. And all this stuff will be able to, you can find it on your About Me page. That's where you would edit it. See that? These are my links. You have a limited space of what will fit on your banner, but merch, that's my Facebook link. That's my LinkedIn link. That's my Patreon. And I think I actually need to move this. I will be moving this so this can be number one. It should be over here. But the links that you have, all the links that you have for your websites, social media, even if it doesn't show up on your banner, you can put that on your About Me page. So that when people come in and see what your page is about on YouTube, if you're a YouTuber, they can see at a glance, how do I get in contact with you? Oh, okay. Kenya at 40entp.com. What does she got? Oh, she said she has merch on Teespring. Oh, she's got a Patreon. Oh, she does eBay. Okay, she's got a website. She's on LinkedIn. Oh, okay, she's on Facebook. So those are the types of links. That's what you can do with your website link. Put it on your About Me page and put it up on your banner. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay. My second page here is a quick estimate of the cost. These are going to vary. You do have to do your research. This is an estimate. Your domain name, your website page, which are two different things, hosting, which is optional, email, which is optional. When I say email is optional, I mean there's YouTube emails, there's Gmail emails, but places like name.com and GoDaddy.com, they have their own email system where whatever your brand is, like LOSV Glam, if you want to reach out to her, you might be able to reach out to her at info@LOSV Glam or admin@LOSV Glam or help at LOSV Glam. It's like a professional ending instead of LOSV at Gmail, which there's nothing wrong with it. Because I don't know if you noticed it, but Mr. Noir, not Mr. Noir, Mr. Lewis, James C. Lewis, he's established. He's well established. He has a Gmail account. So it's really preference. It's really preference. So the email is optional. That's what I mean by that. There's something called an SSL certificate. There's something called, SSL certificate and then extras. So this is a quick breakdown of some costs for domain name, website page, hosting. Now for domain name, it's going to be about the cost of a combo meal at your local fast food restaurant. Anywhere between $5 and up, depending on how popular it is, or if it's a .com, .net, .life, .xyz. Yes, that really is an ending. So depending on the ending and the popularity of it, it will cost you about the cost of a combo meal or up. Website page. So to actually put that name on a page, it will be about the cost of a manicure or a pedicure. $40, maybe $50 and up, depending on what all you're going to have included. Because they have basic websites, business websites, premium websites, enterprise websites. Hosting. I'm not going to go into that, but I'll let you guys look it up. Hosting is a subscription thing. So all these things were yearly prices, by the way. $5 a year and up, $40 a year. And then to host it, it's about $20 a month. That's about maybe a video subscription service like Netflix or something like that. Email is optional. It's somewhere between $20 and $30 a year that I've noticed, which is about the price of maybe your car registration. The SSL certificate is somewhere between $10 and $100+. Yes. I'll let you guys look up what that means. SSL certificate. It makes your site more secure. And it gives you, there's an extra thing up in the URL. I also talked about that in the video I made a couple weeks ago about if you want to be an affiliate marketer, this is what you need to do before you start pushing products. And I talked about SSL certifications. They can be cheap as $10, which is about, the price of some Walmart shoes, or they can be up to $120 or more, which is the price of some name brand shoes. The extras that you can get vary. If you want to get a logo, you can make stuff up on your phone. You really can. Or you can go to places like Fiverr, Upwork, or if you know somebody who does graphic art, and they can charge you anywhere from like a trip to the movies, maybe going to the movies, basic movie, what's that, $20, $15, all the way up to you're taking your family out, everybody getting snacks, everybody getting drinks, you paying about what, 50, 60? Yeah, I've seen some people's. I've spent about $45 between me and my daughter and somebody else. I can't remember. It was like three of us. So from the price of a basic movie trip to everybody's getting something, that's about how expensive it can be to get your logo done. Then all these extra things that you can put on there, polls and shopping carts and widgets and different things like that. They all cost different things, but they're all optional. These are all optional. The basics are the name, the page, and that's it. The name and the page. Everything else is extra. Let's see. I covered that already. I don't need that. I'm trying to close out these tabs. And I did my website already. All right. I'm going to leave you guys with a couple more tabs. And I already explained why you don't need a website. This is another reason why you might need a website. According to entrepreneur.com. According to entrepreneur.com, these are 5 reasons why every business needs a website. Having a website will attract new customers to your business and make you more money. It will add instant credibility to your business simply by having a website. Yes. It's not as hard or as expensive as you think, so why not? Having a website will end up saving you time because people can contact you and leave their information with you. It will position yourself and stay in control of your brand. And that's the top 5 reasons. I'll leave the link to this article in there. And these are the top 10 things every small business website needs. And a lot of this is what I went over, but this is entrepreneur.com telling you. You need a clear description of who you are. You need a simple, sensible web address. Something easy to remember, something easy to type. You need an easily navigated sitemap. You need easy to find contact information. And notice all these different ads that I'm passing by, right? You see this ad? You see this ad? When you put content on your website, Google AdSense pays you to basically, this is a billboard. This is a billboard. Just me looking at it. I'm not even clicking on it. Gets people money. So that's why I said content. Put content on your website. There's another one. Your website also possibly needs customer testimonials, an obvious call to action. You need to know the basics of SEO. If you're a content creator on YouTube, you know the importance of tags, titles, keywords, things like that. You need fresh quality content. You need a secure hosting platform. You need a design and style that's friendly to online readers. Okay? So, actually, I meant to keep that open. Okay, one final piece. What is a disclaimer and why you need to have it on your website? I don't have a disclaimer on my websites. I probably will at some point, but I'm going to also leave this in the description so you can see why you might need disclaimers on your website. What is a disclaimer? It's a notice which is placed on your website in an effort to limit your liability for the outcome of the use of your site. Let's just say, for the sake of an example, I was selling vitamins. Let's say I was selling vitamins. I didn't make the vitamins, but I'm selling them. And maybe somebody's allergic to something on there, or maybe somebody's expecting a miracle cure. I would want to put a disclaimer on my website. like we've seen the FDA disclaimers on the thing. This does not treat or cure any disease, da 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 da, not approved by the FDA or not promoted by the FDA. That's what I would want to put on my website if I was selling something that somebody might get sick off of, somebody might be allergic to, somebody might have possibly get hurt. Like maybe if I'm selling roller skates or something where they can get hurt. Hey, I might want to put on there the owner of this company, use at your own risk, things like that. You don't want it to sound scary, but you want to tell people, hey, I told you that there were risks associated with this product, and it's here for you to see, things like that. I think I'm done. We are just at an hour and 43 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you found that informational and valuable. What on earth did I do with my phone? Here we go. Yes. I hope that you found that helpful. Make sure that you do check out my other website, which would be 40entp.com. I consider this a resource page. I made this page to document my experience and also to whatever that I find along the way, I'm sharing on here. And so this is one last share. And so here we go. And so this is my website here. What is 40 Entrepreneur Drive? It's the documentation of my own journey to be self-sufficient through entrepreneurship and my effort to show others what I'm learning through my YouTube videos and the resources on this website. I've been doing quite a bit of speaking today, so my voice is getting a little tired. Okay, now this is me. This is me actually promoting myself. If you like my work, this is how you can support. Like the videos, share the videos, leave comments, endorse my comedic skills. Yes, that's a real thing. Endorse my comedic skills on LinkedIn. So my YouTube channel is on LinkedIn. Make a one-time monetary donation through PayPal. Become a monthly paying Patreon. Make purchases through my affiliate links. Buy original designs. So on that list of things that I told you, what are you selling? A product, a service, an idea, a concept yourself? Pretty much I'm selling myself on here. I've got resources because here's my resource page, but I'm selling myself as well because I want to bring more traffic to my channel and let people know what it is that I'm doing. These are all business related and entrepreneurship related links. And this is content. This is resources, right? Small business grants for women, helpful websites for startups. There is a video link here to some books, business and language learning books, because I did a video about that. Should people learn foreign languages and how does it help you to be an entrepreneur? And so that's more content. I did a video on $1 Million Books for Your Children. This also has to do with entrepreneurship. It is what they consider a carousel, or I don't know, can't remember what it's called. But yeah, this is also giving people information. And if they decide to, they can also use this link up here, which will bring them back to the video that it was based off of. There's a text link in case somebody doesn't want to go through all those pictures. This is a text link of those business books for kids. That's what it is. It's business books for kids. This is content because I went through the effort to compile the list. So that's something that somebody didn't have before, and I'm giving it to them. Top 40 to-dos for the quarantined and shut-in. That is more content with the video to go with it. This is some resources on Kwanzaa because during Vlogmas, I celebrated Kwanzaa for the first time, and I'm showing people what Kwanzaa is and what it means. That's the playlist. I did use some imagery that was not mine, and so I gave credit to the creator and also left links here for people wanting to know more about this creator. And that's how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for that wonderful inspiration, Miss Johanna. Yes, Miss Johanna, life experience. I wish I can do it. Yes, you can. I don't know how to open a website. Now you do. And if you found this video or this live stream helpful, make sure you share it with somebody else. I encourage everybody to look it up. I'm smarter than I look, but I'm not as smart as you think I am. I mean, people
Let me put it this way. There are people that are giving me compliments. Oh my gosh, you can do so much, and you're this, and you're so smart, and da da da. Yeah, I mean, I ain't no dummy. But my point is, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can find this stuff out, you can find it out. You just have to be persistent and disciplined and look things up. Always be looking things up. Always be taking notes. Put it down on paper. What is it that you want? Ask yourself questions. And if you don't know what you don't know, just, sometimes you just have to play around with Google search. There are different terms that will take you right to what you need to know, but sometimes you can kind of do it the long way. How do you do this? And how is it that that happens? What does it mean when, like, sometimes I'm trying to look up different apps. Like, I'll see something on somebody's video and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. How do you do that? And I found out, oh, that's called a widget. Oh, I found out that's called ticker tape. Oh, I found out, you just have to ask yourself questions. Stay curious, ask questions, look things up, take notes, and teach yourself. You can do it. You can do it. You can teach yourself through trial and error, through YouTube, through other websites, and hopefully through people like me taking their time out to share this information. I'll see you guys on the next round. I've got to get some sleep. I've been up all night working. I read the Bible for 3 hours, and I've done this presentation, so I'm done. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you leave your questions, comments, concerns, critiques, and love in the comments section. Share me out, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Why not?
Thank you so much for watching. Support the channel by letting the ads play. Follow me on social media for bonus content and exclusive deals. Leave a thumbs up or down for the videos. Express yourself in the comments section. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay current on the channel. Watch one of my playlists or one of these featured videos. And if you want to show monetary support for this channel, check out my